Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, August 27th, 2024. You are currently watching Enfys Tarot. My name is Michelle, and I'll be reading your cards today. Thank you for joining. I really do appreciate everyone who checks in so that we can get on the same page together. This is a matter of collective consciousness and cooperation, and no matter what cycle we're in, that is always a powerful, powerful tool. So this really helps all of us to get on the same page, get connected, and get some information and wisdom downloads from our spirit guides and the universe. So I really do appreciate everyone being here today. I'm happy to be here. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. The more subscribers we get, the more subscribers we get. And that means the more people we get all on the same page. Keep an eye out for live tarot readings. Those will be on YouTube. They will be 100% free for everyone. I do not ask for donations. If you would like a one-on-one reading for me, it is $75 for a full reading or $40 for a mini reading. We can do that on Zoom or by phone. If you're in, somewhere along the East Coast, or if you're stopping by, we can always meet up and do it in a public location, or you can catch me at one of the local events. I do actually have a couple of events coming up. There's going to be the Glenarm Art Market, which will be coming up in the beginning of October. And there's also going to be a really cool tattoos and tarot event out here in Harford County. So stay posted for more information on those. I will give you the dates and times for each of those, and I will pop some links down underneath the video. So I'm talking and I'm letting you guys know what's going on because there needs to be a lot of shuffling today. I don't know yet what we're going to be talking about, but I need to shuffle these cards until I am informed that it's time to start pulling. So if you have any recommendations, if you have a request, I do take requests. So pop something in the comment section if there's a topic you would like me to discuss. I'd be happy to handle that on the following day. And I'm starting to get clues here that it's about to be time to pull. So here we go. Wow, we are getting all of these cards in reverse here. We've got some big cards, and I suspect that's because right now it's Virgo season and we are in a waning crescent moon. So we're talking about letting things go. And man, do we have a lot to let go. Look at all of these cards coming in reverse. All right, we're going to stop here with the Queen of Pentacles. She's in the upright position. So let's take a moment here. And let me put these cards where they all need to be. All right. And now that they are here, all right, I'm going to need to rearrange these a few times because I want you to be able to see what's going on. First of all, we've got the Fool in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. It is perhaps not time to start a new romantic relationship today. There's something about the energy of the day where it's more important to be clearing out. This is a time when we're in a waning crescent moon. It's really a time for rest and a little bit of introspection in preparation for what is to come. And especially during Virgo season, we're going to be really wanting to make sense of that. Take advantage of this time right now to just rest, let your mind rest. Try not to be too focused on meeting new people, starting new relationships, putting a lot of effort or concern into areas of existing relationships that aren't working. It's really time to step back right now. The Fool is in reverse, and it's suggesting that there should be some apprehension. You don't want to act with foolishness. You don't want to jump into anything right now. It's just simply not time. So let that stay on the back burner today, all right? No new big changes in the romantic relationship department. It's time to take it easy. And also, if you are considering a new relationship, or if you are attempting right now to strengthen an existing relationship, allow things to percolate. Allow some of the unnecessary stuff to just float away. Clear some space, okay? So that's the first part of this reading. The second part of this reading has to do with the time being spent honing on your skills and working, okay? Both of these cards are in reverse. So there has been an imbalance in the practice and performance of your work life, of your practice, whatever skills you're trying to hone in on. If you're studying, if you're a student, maybe you are in a position right now where you can feel some kind of imbalance. Either you have been on vacation and you've not been practicing your skills, or you've been practicing way too much and you need a break. Either of those could apply right now, and it's up to you to determine how that applies, which one of these is referring to your current situation, okay? But check that balance. You really do want to focus on that, because Virgo season is all about getting your ducks in a row, right? Organizing. And that requires letting go of what is not needed. And that is the shifting cycle that we're in right now, is letting things go that aren't needed and creating the space for what is. So decide if you've been working too hard or not enough, all right? And then focus on that. And then here we have this situation where you've got the Four of Swords in reverse, followed by the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Ten of Wands in reverse. And this is probably going to be suggesting that if you have been resisting rest, if you've been like treading water or swimming against the current, you're really working way too hard and you're missing the opportunities that are presenting themselves. This is another situation where you really need to let go. You really need to clear some space. You really need to stop and take a breather, okay? You're not being asked to start something new right now. You're being asked to clear the space and get rid of unnecessary burdens, all right? This is really, really important right now. Be in the flow of the universal energy. Virgo season, waning crescent moon, letting things go and resting. So that's really, really clear. And then we've got the Page of Swords in reverse, followed by the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Page of Swords in reverse could be suggesting that maybe you've been focusing on the wrong thing, or maybe you're a little bit distracted. You could also be sort of just with your head in the clouds, okay? It's time for some real self-love. Stop letting yourself get distracted by things that aren't necessarily going to be important to you in 3 or 5 or 10 years, okay? Let go of these distractions. You need to be creating space to foster your own inner being, yourself. This Queen of Pentacles has a lot to do with self-love. It has a lot to do with focusing on how to love others in the way they need it. It has to do with creating a foundation, an environment that is going to foster growth. So you're going to need to really focus on love right now and try not to get distracted by things that are not so consequential, all right? So there's a lot of information today, but overall, we're talking about relationships, work, study, practice, big new projects, and healing, self-love. So these are 4 major areas of your life, of everyone's life really, where what we're being asked to do is let go of what's not needed and create some space. So that is the job today, guys. That's what we're all going to be wanting to focus on. Create some space. Let me clear out these cards and pull just one more. I'm saying that, and as I'm saying that, I'm hearing that there might be more than one. So let's find out what's going on. I think I'm hearing what we might be creating space for. I think that might be what's coming out. And I'm getting a lot of clues here. Sun card coming up in my right hand. I always watch what I'm pulling in the right hand as I'm shuffling. Managing challenges. Yeah, it's clearly, I mean, one of the things about the waning crescent moon is that we are clearing space and resting so that we can be ready for the upcoming challenges or goals that we're about to be facing. So let's see what's coming out next. Okay, so I'm feeling like this actually goes here. All right, so I wanted to take a moment to really look at all of these so that I am sending you the message that is intended. Okay, first of all, in this row, you're being asked not to overthink. No overanalyzing is needed. This Seven of Pentacles here is suggesting that as you're taking a moment of rest and you're looking at things to see what you can let go of, you don't want to have the King of Swords in reverse and begin overthinking and getting yourself in these mental blocks. That's going to create a great deal of imbalance and disconnection. So take this time to rest and evaluate, but don't overthink, all right? When you feel like something is allowed to be let go of, just let go of it. If it's supposed to be in your life, it will return, okay? If it's not supposed to be in your life, it's going to clear that space for something that is meant to be in your life. So try not to overthink anything. Temperance here is in reverse, so that indicates a bit of a disconnection, a bit of an imbalance. So you really want to make sure you're keeping in the vein of balance today, all right? And then here, what could potentially occur if you're unable to maintain that balance is the universe is going to do it for you, okay? The Tower is when there's a great shakeup, there's a major change, a major shift that you just were not ready for, okay? And the truth of the matter is that when we know we have to let go of something and we resist that, magically, the universe has a way of creating that for you so that you have to get rid of it and you have to clear that space. So it's sort of like you're getting a bit of a heads up right now to make the choice to handle it in the way that you feel comfortable handling it. Don't overthink, just let it go, because if you can't, the universe is going to come up with a way to do it for you. And that is going to result in this situation right here, which is where you're really having a hard time with your emotional well-being. You're really upset by it. You're not, you don't have your head in the game. You become very distracted, paying attention to the disappointments of the matter, and you end up missing the opportunity. You're missing the point of what can be created. There's a lot of asking for you to be optimistic right now, to have some faith right now, to believe in the potential that can be. It's like the universe is asking you to step aside and let it show you what it can do, all right? You're really being asked for that right now. And you want to make sure that you are staying in the right place, the right mindset. Because when you're here and you're not focusing on the opportunities, there are going to be people who recognize that and will take advantage. These two cards are in reverse, and when they're together like this, they really indicate a strong sort of smoke and mirrors type of manipulation. You're going to have somebody that, you know, flashes something over here to get your attention, and that way they can sneak away with what it is that they want to get from you. And so you're really putting yourself in a position of great vulnerability and emotional upset if you create this situation where you're just resisting too much and you're holding on too tightly. You're going to end up here no matter what. The Nine of Cups is in a place where you are proud of your accomplishments. This is really clear that there's a lesson to be learned. There's growth to be had. There's gain from this situation. It's just simply up to you what it looks like on your way there, what the journey looks like. So keep that in mind. Let's not resist. Let's allow the flow of energy and be a part of it. You know, it's not time for fear, it's time for faith. So I'm going to clear these cards. I really appreciate that message coming out. I think that's an important message for everyone pretty much all the time, but especially right now because we're going to be feeling it. That's just the time of year that we're in at the moment. So now's the time for me to pull just one more card, and then I'll let y'all go so that you can get out there and be amazing in the world. And let's see what this final takeaway is going to be. I'll do a little bit of this. Is it this one? Okay, Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is asking you to think really, really clearly and carefully. Move forward without haste, okay? You want to just move forward, not to rush it, but to be extremely deliberate. Be so focused on your goal right now. Really move forward with a sense of passion and understanding and clarity without rushing into anything. The Knight of Swords can sometimes be a bit of a quick mover, you know, like someone who really does, they're ready to charge through. You can do that, but don't be hasty. And I hope that you can ascertain, you know, the difference there. I may not be explaining it as well as I'd like to be this morning, but you want to move forward with a sense of being deliberate and concise, and everything is very on purpose, and there's no hesitation, but you don't want to rush into anything either. So that's what we're doing today. I hope you all have a really wonderful day. Look out later this week for the live reading. We might be doing that later this evening, or we might be doing that Thursday or Friday. I will send out a message and let everyone know. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later.